Morning, YouTube. I am so sorry. It's so dark. It's actually just past a little slightly 6 o'clock, and it's fall time, so it's getting darker quicker. And pretty much today, I had to go down to the South Center area in Washington. My friend invited me for dinner, and I thought, I live further away, so I might make this trip worth something and record some content. And I wanted to show you all what it's like to Funko hunt. And pretty much, so Funko Pops, if you want to watch that video about the Funko and just get a little background of information, but I think a lot of people know what it is. I sell Funko Pops on the secondary market, or what you people would say a reseller. Other words have been used, but I know everyone has either opinions about it. I just do it like as a side thing. Try to pay some good prices for them and try to give deals when I can. But I'm going to show you what I do to try to resell and get pops and stuff like that, and like my tips and stuff. So in case you all want to make some extra money too on the side, definitely something you could be looking at. So some retailers I'm going to visit are like Target, Walmart, Hot Topic, Box Lunch, what else, Barnes and Nobles, GameStop are some of the ones I'm going to hit up. And the first one, I think, because it's so early, is Walmart. I would have gone Target first, but they don't open as early anymore. And I'm not very cautious of what the rules about recording. I don't know. I know a lot of YouTubers recording these big retailers. Maybe Target and Walmart, I don't need to ask. I'll just go to like the electronics area and see what Funko Pops they have, and then the bit smaller ones like Hot Topic and stuff like that, where like the area is smaller, I'll just maybe record and stuff like that and just see. Really just gonna show off the Funko Pops and stuff like that to show. So I'm gonna try to visit as many stores. I hope you all enjoy this. Take care, and let's see what we can find. All right, so I'm at my first store. Sorry for it's gonna be wobbly. I couldn't find my stabilizer, and I really kind of want to freehand this, but pretty much is I don't have the stabilizer with me and everything. So we will go see. Ooh, excuse me. Go see what Walmart has and everything. So this is the first store at Walmart. Yeah, so we're just gonna go see what they have and pretty much see. I'll just give you a perspective. So with Walmart, it's like a hit or miss. Some areas are better. Of course, where there's not a lot of collectors, it's a little easier to find the pops, but a lot of them are in the electronic station area. So that's definitely just check those ones out when you go find Funko Pops, and you'll be able to see them, and we'll see what they have. This area, there's a good amount of Funko collectors, so areas are picked out pretty clear, but we'll see. All right, so looks like definitely got Walmart exclusives. Walmart is the one of them that has exclusives specifically to the retailers. This Black Adam one, there's a chase of that. A lot of Walmart exclusives, no shared stickers of ECC, not ECC, SCC ones. So each retailer has exclusives to them for certain cons and everything. So there's the con stickers where you only can get them at the cons, the big con ones, as you can mention. These art series are good ones as well, but a little pricier. But looks like nothing I really am looking for. Like, these are so widely available still that there's no reason. You have these 6 inches as well, and then they're like different ones. Some of them you can like put together and form a bigger pop or design. Then you got a couple of these 10 inches exclusive to that one. Looks like they got that Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, just really nothing I really need. 10 inches, and they got this big one as well. But yeah, so this Walmart is nothing really I need. Also, when you come to these ones, you want to check also what is I'll talk more about it after. But yeah, so I'm still trying to get more comfortable filming in public, but pretty much, so what I was gonna say is when you go to Walmart and those ones, is you also want to check their end caps, which are the end areas of these shelves, which are in front of like electronics. They sometimes put their more like exclusive Funko Pops there, but like that little area I showed you is pretty much where they go. So we pretty much shook out in the first one. Like really, I didn't mean anything, but I really want to show you. As you can, what I was trying to say is they have cons. There's like 3 of them, which is the big 3 are, what's it called? ECC, Emerald City Comic Con. There's SCCC, which is San Diego Comic Con, and then NYCC, which is New York Comic Con. They're like the big 3 ones, and they have exclusive pops where you have to actually go in person for the convention. So there's a convention sticker where people sometimes go, well, the sticker's the only difference. Yes, there's a difference between them. And then there's retailers that all get the pops as well, and they're called they're shared stickers, so they'll look slightly different. If I can find some in the wild while we're hunting, I'll show you. But pretty much those ones are usually lesser value compared to the con ones, because in the con you only can get them when they're the actual con, so they hold a little more value to certain buyers and stuff like that. So if you can get a con, I definitely would try to get them, as they're higher value if you're trying to resell them, and they just hold a higher one. So that one's actually, and it's just slightly getting close to 7, so no targets are open. They just changed it to 8 o'clock. So I'll maybe hit one more Walmart, and then when I get closer down, heading more south, I'll maybe hit my first Target and everything. And I think where I'm heading also has a Barnes and Nobles. I'll show there. I can't really show you a GameStop until later. So yeah, I didn't need anything for my things. I had a good amount of those. Walmart exclusives are a little hit or miss. It really depends on certain ones which people are looking for, and that one isn't. The one that I pointed out that had a chase, like I said, those are called commons. Like they're pretty much commons, and they have, what's it called, chases, which are very more rare ones. So it's like different mold and everything, but pretty much I'll talk more when I'm in my car. So what I was indicating is that one has a chase, which is a slight variety of it, and there's less of them produced. So pretty much that chase is just a different design. I'll use Demon Slayer, for example. One of the characters was Guillaume, and pretty much his regular was, he's a Hot Topic exclusive, so specific to that actual store. And pretty much there's a common version of him, but still exclusive to Hot Topic. There's that version of him, and then there's a chase version of him, which is a slight different mold, less produced, and it's pretty much him just crying compared to the actual common one. So like that Black Adam is pretty much, there's the common, and then his chase version is a glow one, but that's a common style, so multiple retailers would get that chase, not like the Hot Topic one of the Guillaume one, which is only exclusive to that store. So definitely keep that in mind. Some of them are very more rare. I've been seeing a lot of anime chases have held their prices pretty well as well on that. These common chases, like at the beginning when people are still looking, they're still highly valued, but the closer, like, when more retailers are able to get their supplies and all that in inventory, the price definitely drops. I think it went all the way down to like 30 something now. And for example, the Doctor Strange chase, most recent movie based on that chase, it started around like I think about 60 to 70 when like people were still trying order and get them or go hunting and looking for them, but now it's all the way down to 30. So I'm basing it on what's called PPG, Pop Price Guide. So pretty much these, from what I understand, don't quote me on this, from what I understand, it's pretty much taking like the most recent sales on eBay and try and give it like the average price. So if someone pays a higher price, PPG is gonna bump that price down. So that is what I'm basing when I'm talking about prices, just to let you know. Again, this video is really, I'm not really trying to show you hunting, I guess. I am showing you how I hunt for Funko Pops, but also just really giving you like perspective and stuff like that if you're trying to understand Funko Pops a little more. I like talking about it, and I like the more and more I share with people, it's great and stuff like that. So I might go visit another Walmart, but if I don't find anything, I'm not going to really record, but I maybe most likely just record everything and cut anything I don't need out. And pretty much I hope you're all enjoying this. Give me so we're going to visit another Walmart. It's pretty early still, and we'll see if we can find anything good. So at another Walmart, and this is what I was going to try to share. So this was a Funko, this is the sticker for the shared one. It was shared with Walmart, and this was the STCC one. So during the summer, as you can see, if I can find one that actually has the con, I'll pop it up, but I'm not really good with con stickers, with editing, I'm sorry. But yes, this one's a shared, and then the con one would have a higher price on like PPG or what people would expect. So this one's exclusive to Walmart, so they got it as a shared one. Funko HQ, I just found this one. So as you can see, and I scanned the bottom of this on the PPG, or it's called Hobby DB, but it's pretty much PPG. And you just scan this barcode and it'll show the variety. So the con sticker is like 115 and this is like 43. I might grab it. And some of the, I do look at like box condition. Some people are very picky about that, but this is actually not a bad find. Especially with being only $15, you easily can make a good small return on those. So maybe there's 3, I'll just gonna grab 2. I think it's 2 per person. Some stores do not enforce that, which is kind of sad, but yeah, I will grab 2. So I'm here now at Target. Like I said, they open at 8 o'clock, and we'll see what they have. So Target, Funko wise, is very similar to Walmart. Is each area has different, each store will, depending, the ones near me, a lot of Funko collectors go in there, or resellers as well, so inventory is sometimes low, but definitely I'll see what they got, and we'll see if we can find anything good. But Target does have their own exclusives as well, so we'll see what they'll have. And looks like they don't have much. Looks like they don't have much. They do have these black lights, which are cool as well. And they do have the He Who Knows as well. He's going to be a big prominent character upcoming because with Khan Dynasty coming. So I might actually cop that because the popularity, this would be a longer term hold. So I might grab this just to hold. And nothing really else. So again, Target, so they're really good with stuff on sales and everything. These gold ones do have chases to keep in mind as well. Then the 11, these are 6-inch ones as well. And then you got these 10 inches. Moonlight, Target has their own exclusive. But just like Walmart, Target has good clearance ones. Some stores are quicker than others about how quick they clear their Funko Pops. So really keep in mind on that aspect. So that pop I just showed you of, that again was a shared one. It was shared with Target, but there is a con version of it as well. So that one was a con version, as this one was a shared one. But like, so I looked on it on, again, PPG's web, the app, and scanned it. So their con sticker is going for like 80, and then the shared one's going for 33, for about less than $15. It's actually a good return, but I'm looking at a longer term because this character is going to be very prominent in Ant-Man Returns and stuff, and I don't want to spoil too much, but he's going to be playing a big part in the Khan Dynasty of upcoming ones. And usually when these kind of movies pop off, the actual, what is it called, pop will go up as well. So definitely keep that in mind. Like, you don't have to just sell right away. Like, some of this is long-term holds, and I think people just want sometimes a quick flip, which is nothing wrong, but I'm getting more strategic about it, and like, I go, okay, there's nothing wrong waiting. We have more of the black lights, and I've been looking for this one. This one is pretty well, and looks like they got this art series one from Obi-Wan. Star Wars does well as well. If you want to look at box condition when you're buying these pops, because some collectors are and buyers are very adamant about the box condition, but this is kind of minor, and I think like even if I knock a little bit off, someone will still buy it. I'm taking a risk on that Obi-Wan as well. I just don't know if it's going to do well, but our Star Wars is a big one as on that aspect. So I am going, so this is another Target. So not the biggest find, but that I've been looking for that black light Scarlet Witch for a while, so that was nice to find. Like I said, there was a little damage on there, but I think with that aspect is, again, you can most likely still sell it for a decent price, and you should get a good return. So right now Funko Pop's are around $11.99, I believe. That art series, the one with the Obi-Wan, is a little more pricey, $24.99. I remember just a couple of years, like a year or two ago, they were, I think, $19.99. So they have gone up a little, and they are kind of pricey. So definitely you would have to mark it for any margins. But I think Star Wars is selling well. And I do have other art series of the Star Wars, so I could definitely make a bundle out of that. Maybe someone be interested. But art series, it does take a little more longer, and they don't move as quick unless it's something really people want. So I would definitely be very cautious if you're buying them to see if like you really can. So yeah, but not bad so far. Nothing like popping out, but I'm glad I'm finding these things because good inventory for the future and all that aspect. So what I was going to say about Target also is you want to look at end caps of toys because they have put them in the front there as well, and like the end aisles. So definitely look at that for Funkos. I know they put there as on that aspect, so keep that in mind. I think the next one I want to go visit is Barnes and Noble. They should be opening soon, and we will see what they have. So to the next stop. As you can see, sorry, there's a vacuum going on. We got some Barnes and Noble ones. Mostly they got commons, and I heard a mix aspect that they might be discontinuing Funko Pops. Not discontinued, but they're like some stores are not going to hold as many as them. But as you can see, they have their Barnes and Noble one. I got BTS from there as well. You can see these are Loungeflies. Funko did just buy them as well, bought them as well. So that is pretty neat. These small little things. And then these pop pins, they have chases as well. So the exclusive one, regular ones. But nothing. Demon Slayer is always good to have, especially with certain events. But it looks like nothing. That's a cool one, right there, Hero. That's a common one, and it's not in the best shape. So not too worried. That's a cool one. They're doing more sport ones. There's like a Steph Curry as well. Not into much of those unless they're like on a clearance. So that Barnes and Nobles did not have as much, and there is one My Hero Academia one I'm looking for. It's a Deku. It's glow in the dark. It's exclusive to them. It ran out of line, so maybe I'll hit a couple more Barnes and Nobles and hopefully we can find it. But Barnes and Nobles, like I said, some of them are like really not carrying as many pops, but some do still. It's going to be like a hit or miss. That one you have to, like, again, a lot of collectors and resellers just know the schedules and stuff like that. I don't really pay attention to that as much, which I should maybe, but there's nothing there. So I will be moving to another Barnes and Nobles, and I think I'm going to hit another Target. Then hopefully we'll eventually get to around South Center, and then I can hit up a Hot Topic and Box Lunch as well, and GameStop. So, you know, my expectations are low. I'm not really expecting to find any big pops and stuff. If there's things that I can sell and make a profit off of, I will grab, and you know, we'll see what we can come along with. So next stop is GameStop. That kind of rhymed, but yeah, so I'm gonna be heading to GameStop just to see what they have. So with GameStop, I would definitely download not download, but sign up for their pro membership. I think my first one was free. I don't want to quote anything, but they said I have enough points to renew it, so I don't know if the first year is free and after that you have to pay a thing, or it was always like a small pay. It's been a while since I had it, but each time you purchase something you get some points, and then you also get like a $5 free, like $5 off each month. So it's something good. I need to double check if I'm allowed to actually record, so I'm being very cautious. Let's check. We're here at GameStop. As you can see, the GameStop exclusive. They changed the stickers on these, so it used to be a black one, and I like the older one. But the sticker's still decent, but I like the older one. So GameStop has their own exclusives, like I mentioned before, I think, but they do carry a lot of commons. With GameStop, you want to be careful, not be careful, but just be aware that they do keep their chases sometimes back behind the counter. Much you want to go check, but sometimes they do put it on shelves, and it's like random of who can find, like, VC or not. So yeah, so let's see what else we got. This is exclusive to them. So this is like a little packet. It has like it's a Kakashi Pop from Naruto. It's like a ramen one, and pretty much inside is also like a lanyard with some pins and everything. So not bad. This one's a decent style, especially if you can get cheap. As you can see, My Hero Hiroshima is not bad. And you get these pop tee ones of like the pop, and then a t-shirt. The larger sizes are usually more in demand compared to these smaller sizes, but this is not bad. I try to get them when I get free coupons, so like you can earn enough points to get it. Potentially get a good sale on it, so I would hold off if you can, but these right now aren't selling the best, but maybe in the future they will. A couple more. Looks like they're just commons. Nothing really that standard. We do have these larger ones. been a little iffy. I kind of... Oh, that's about the same. But these bigger ones, not bad. This one's kind of a hot top as well. This Tundra one, but it's Columbia as well. So, So just got done with GameStop. Nothing I really needed. Like I could definitely bought a couple of the shirts or that Naruto ramen one, but what I've been doing is pretty much buying them and using my points. So pretty much you're getting that free pop when you use it, because like one's like $25 certificate and that's about $24.99. So I think it cancels it out. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, nothing really standing out. Definitely I would sign up for that. They do have clearance and stuff. But GameStop, sometimes it's hit or miss. Some get more stuff than others, and along that aspects. But definitely look into it. They do always sometimes have good pops, especially with the con ones. They do have like the anime ones. So usually I do have to come to GameStop to find that pop, especially if I can't hit on con, if I want shared. But all those you can usually get online as well. So if you're trying to see, but like those shirts, like the value behind them are not there, but I think over time, because they won't be as available, they are longer term hold. I think I already have like a couple of the Izawas, and then I think I have like 2 or 3 Bakugo. I could buy another Toga, but she hasn't bumped up recently, but her voice actress has come to one of the shows here in Washington, so maybe I will go get one of those signed. I don't know if she's coming back. But yeah, so that is GameStop, and not a bad one as well, but nothing I needed really. But definitely a one you want to keep an eye on, and especially about like the chase and everything. I appreciate him letting me record. And yeah, so I'm gonna be heading to South Center next. I might stop at Renton area and see what they have there, but I think there's only a Walmart, and like I said, Walmart's like a hit or miss sometimes. So made it finally to South Center. It took a little longer now. Most likely there's not going to be anything, but I'm going to most likely visit. I'll maybe take you some realtor, but this one, the goal is to visit Hot Topic and Box Lunch, and I'll show you what it's all about. But yeah, these ones, you want to sign up, like give them your number, or on both of them, because you can be able to earn what's called hot cash and box lunch cash. And like for example, if you spend like 30, you'll be able to get like 15 off. Sometimes you have periods of that, so definitely sign up. This is a good way to get some pops cheap. So it looks like the first store we'll go to is Box Lunch. Hopefully we're allowed to record there. So a couple, I might grab these because they're a good one. Disney Expo, so there are smaller con ones in between, like WonderCon and DisneyCon. Disney Expo, they're not as big maybe, or kind of close to the bigger ones, but as you can see, I think the only one they have is this Witcher one, but they have a Box Lunch exclusive. And a whole bunch of comments, but I can only get this one, Lucifer. They are 2 for 2 style, so you can get 2 of 1 style, and they are strict about the return policy, so keep that in mind. Alright, so I just got done at Box Lunch. Sorry if it's not loud enough, but now I'm gonna head to Hot Topic. What I was gonna say about Box Lunch, a lot of Hot Topics and Box Lunch are getting stricter about returning, so a lot of resellers do buy pops and then they'll just pretty much try to return them, and it took a lot of time and effort on workers, and so they pretty much discontinued that. So you have about 7 days from when you purchase to actually return it or get like a price adjustment, I believe. So just be wary of that. So I'm going to be here at Hot Topic. I picked up those 2 pops, the Disney Expo ones, and I picked up some because I had a lot of hot cash. Let's see what Hot Topic has. We're here at Hot Topic. As you can see, the Hot Topic exclusive sticker. So these pops are exclusive just to Hot Topic. With Hot Topic, if you want chases, they're usually on the shelf. It's also like going to be first come, first serve. So there will be a line in the morning. Hot Topic, I'll talk more about it later, but it's a buy. It's hot cash right now, where I said, so if you buy 30, you get like 15 off. So I'm gonna maybe load up on some pops, that way that I'll be able to just, you know, use that and not waste it. So let's see. All right, so a little pause, but I finished at Hot Topic, and I grabbed those two. So like I said, if you sign up and get like, you know, give them your email or number, is pretty much you just earning certain points. Now, I would say maybe points or certain levels, but if you spend a certain amount, like they have periods where it's called hot cash. So if like you spend 15, I mean if you spend 30, you get 15 off. Other times it's a little like you have to spend, I think, like 50 or 60 and you get like the 15. I usually wait for the you spend 30 and you get 15 off, get a couple of those coupons, and then pretty much you're able to buy multiple, you know, pops that you could, like, if you can hold off till then. But again, you don't know when inventory is going to be there, so definitely if you have the chance, I would definitely look into that. But that is something I would suggest definitely signing up for. Same with box lunch. Don't be afraid to like provide these and stuff. You can go through that, and then of course it's pretty much if you do resell, you're gonna add that aspect to it. And pretty much, yes. So hit a couple stores, went to another one called like Go Calendar. There's like the anime world in there. Go one doesn't have too much items there. There are other smaller retailers, comic book stores, but they know what, like, you know, the higher end pops, they'll know what they are, and they'll usually list them for PPG, which is again pop price guide. But definitely I really just want to show you some hunting, but also just showing you, like, if you're ever decided to resell, some tips and stuff for you to learn. I know everyone has an opinion. It could be positive or negative. Sometimes a lot of negativity toward resellers, but you know, it's definitely, if there's a market for it and all that, if there's some pops, it'll come down to you. If you want to mark up your prices and everything and try and make as much of profit as possible between pops, that's up to you. And you know, it'll depend on you. There are resellers though who are barely, like, maybe only getting like a small profit off them. Their mindset is, you know, there's no need for me to mark up these. But like the higher end pops that are low, like you can't find anymore, they'll definitely mark those up. So if you're looking into it and just doing it as a side hustle, money, definitely reach out, comment below. And you know, some people do this full time. Right now I'm just doing it as a side hustle, and you know, I enjoy it. It's something like, you know, the community of Funko is great to talk to and everything, and pretty much a lot of them do resell themselves too. I think that's a lot of people don't realize. And even if you're just like, you know, trading and stuff to try do your collection and stuff, I think that is still some aspects of reselling a little bit, in that you're trying to like you're using your higher, like one pop that you did only pay at a certain price, and you're marking it up value wise to say, hey, this is worth that same price. People might disagree, but you know, I think it's becoming more acceptable that there are resellers in the Funko community. There are definitely going to be people who are very what you would call sharky, like really out there just to make the money, quick flip. But end of the day is, like, you know, I've seen some great other resellers and we get along as well. So I think there is, I talked to a friend recently about it, and he also resells, and we kind of got into the mindset is like, you know, there's room for everyone to resell. It is a tighter market. There are more people selling than maybe people currently, you know, there's a lot more people selling than before, but there is enough, I think, for everyone, because not everyone will have the same inventory. So please give this video a like. Definitely any constructive criticism of how to make these videos, definitely maybe we'll make a video of just actually just hunting instead, but I really want to do a mix of hunting and giving you all perspective and a little better understanding of how these work, and like if any questions. If you have any questions, please give this video a like, a comment. I really just want to make this video as I looked it up, and I've been watching a lot of reselling of shoes and everything, and I didn't see much about Funko, so I was going, I don't know if that is going to be my niche or like make that a whole long series on my YouTube channel, but definitely be open to it if it's definitely great reception. Definitely follow me on Instagram if you want. My personal is Kotaro Prince, and then of course my other one is Kotaro Prince Guild. I'll link both below. Definitely look at on there of pops if you're like you can't find them, and maybe we can work something out. All right, take care and God bless.